Good morning, Hoyas. I'm Kayla Wright.
And I'm Gabe Bravo. Welcome to the first episode of HSPN Back from Winter Break.
We have a great show planned for you today, starting with a recap from Lilienthal on our state wrestling meet.
Then we will send it over to Seth and Madison, who talked to two of our varsity players about this season and their hopes for next season.
And finally, Angel and Gabby got to talk to Coach Farmer about his hopes for this season and how the team has been preparing.
We have all of that and more, so stay tuned.
Welcome back, Hoyas.
Hey Kayla, how was your break?
It was great. I did absolutely nothing.
Sounds relaxing. The boys wrestling team had a successful break at state.
Let's send it over to Lilienthal to learn more.
Hoya Wrestling capped off their impressive season 2 weekends ago at the state tournament in Macon. Overall, the team placed 12th out of all teams in the 7A classification of the GHSA, the most competitive tournament in the state. Individually, our wrestlers succeeded even more. Junior wrestler Landon Jones got 3rd place in the 175 weight class, making it his 3rd state tournament appearance on the varsity level. Senior wrestler Patrick Ford placed 5th in the 190 weight class, along with achieving his 100th varsity win to put an end to a stellar high school wrestling career. Although the state tournament has passed, this is not the end for some of our Harrison wrestlers. 3 wrestlers will be traveling to Virginia Beach in March to participate in the high school national wrestling tournament, and 2 wrestlers will be traveling to Alabama in the Battle of Bama tournament. With HSPN, I'm Tal Smith.
Congratulations again to Landon Jones and Patrick Ford and to the team for placing 12th overall.
Did you hear our men's basketball team made it to the state playoffs?
Oh, yes, we are so proud of them.
They had a great season this year, but sadly lost in the first round. Let's send it over to Seth and Madison, who talked to Jordan Howe and Will Smith about the season.
Our boys basketball season has recently come to a close. Today we talked to 2 of our top performers from varsity, Jordan Howe and Will Smith, about this season and their hopes for next season.
Next season, our goals, I feel like, is to win our region. And I feel like in the state playoffs, I feel like we go farther than just the first round.
There's always something to improve on, but I think we can improve on like being more united, being like more like selfless.
I feel like some of the people that got pulled up towards the end of the year, like Sean, Kobe, and Jalen, they'll have a big role in our team next year.
I'm excited for all of them, to be honest, but like Jalen, Kobe, all the dudes that suited up like towards the end of the season, they'd be good.
Good luck to those JV boys who may be stepping up to varsity next year. Next week on HSPN, we'll be talking to some coaches and recapping the entirety of the boys' basketball season.
So proud of the team and can't wait for next season.
Now that some seasons have come to a close, let's see how others are preparing to start.
Here's Gabby and Angel with a look at the upcoming golf season.
Good morning, boys. I'm Angel Cave. Today we got to talk to Coach Farmer about the golf season and how preparations look. Let's go.
I think that, what I'm looking forward to the most is the Billy Peak tournament, which honors the first head golf coach here at Harrison, Billy Peak. He was very successful. He won multiple state championships for the boys and the girls program. That one's always a great tournament, and we host that at Brookstone in April. And then, of course, the area championship and the state championship are always, really important for us. The boys are going for 31 years in a row making the state tournament, which is a state record, most consecutive and most overall. And then the girls are going for, I think, their 28th or 29th year in a row, which is, for both programs, is the entirety that the program's been around. So we've never not made the state tournament. I know that coming to golf tournament seems like it's kind of weird, but especially when we have the Billy Peak Invitational at the end of April, it'd be awesome if some of the students would come out and support the guys and the girls teams this season.
That's all we have for you today, Hoyas. Make sure to tune in for more updates for the golf season and be sure to come and support for the Billy Peak match. Bye, Hoyas.
We are so excited to see how our golfers do this year.
Yep, and now here are our standings as of March 1st.
Boys basketball won against Marietta 57-50 and lost against Newton 68-59. Girls basketball sadly lost to Hillgrove 58-49 and lost to Brookwood 75-36.
Baseball sadly lost to Cherokee, Collins Hill, and Alexander, and they are now 3-6 overall.
At the latest track meet, Lydia Longo won the steeplechase and broke a school record with a time of 7:30.02.
Parker Gurley got 6th in the steeplechase, and Drew Hayworth got 7th.
And Sterling Sellier got 4th in the 3,200-meter race.
The boys placed 6th overall, and the girls got 4th overall.
Girls soccer tied with Roswell 1-1 and won over Dunwoody 5-1. And boys soccer sadly lost to Denmark, Roswell, and Dunwoody.
And lastly, boys lacrosse won against McEachern 16-0, lost to Jesuit 9-12, and won against Mitchell 10-8, and are now 5-2. Girls lacrosse won against East Paulding 21-6, and lost to North Paulding 22-7, and they are now 4-1.
Now here's Seth with this week's calendar.
Hey Hoyas, I hope you all had a great winter break. Let's see what's going on this week. Track and field is competing at the Marietta Quad Meet tonight starting at 4, and baseball is playing at Kennesaw Mountain at 5:55. Tomorrow, girls lacrosse is playing at Centennial at 6, and baseball is playing at Walton at 5:55. Friday, varsity soccer plays at Walton. Girls will start at 5:30, and boys start at 7:30, and boys lacrosse plays North Paulding at 7:30 here at home. Moving into next week, girls lacrosse plays at Pope at 6, and baseball play here against Paulding at 5:55. Finally, on Tuesday, soccer will play McEachern here at home. The girls will start at 6, and the boys will start at 8. That's all this week, Hoyas. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Seth. Be sure to go out and support your fellow Hoyas.
And with calendar out of the way, we can now wrap things up.
Thank you so much for joining in this week. Don't forget to tune in for the next episode of Hoya Vision.
And next Wednesday for another episode of HSPN.
Don't forget to follow our Instagram at Hoya Sports BC.
And check out our YouTube channel, HSPN Films.
We will see you all next week where we will be recapping all of our winter sports seasons.
Bye, Hoya.
Hoya!